Patch 3.3 is on the way everyone, and today's video will be a short one as I'm going to talk about one of the upcoming patch exciting updates. Scaramouche, or in the latter patch, will be known as the Wanderer and Faruzan, one of Academia's geniuses who, based on the livestream description, will be mainly placed as Anemo support. Talking about the Wanderer, there's numerous information online that discuss his skills, stats, and talent materials, and I'm going to present that with the information that we got from last week's livestream, and bring a clearer perspective on this new unit. But of course, this information is not final and subject to change, so keep that in mind. Normal attack. Yuban Megan performs 3 consecutive attacks. The next skill description might confuse you a bit, but I'll try my best to bring a more comprehensive take on this skill's description. Elemental skill, Hanega, Song of the Wind. When not in combat, this elemental skill allows the Wanderer to hover in the air and move around in the air. While in combat, the skill will first deal Anemo damage before the Wanderer jumps and enter a hovering state. While in this state, the Wanderer's normal attack and charge attack will turn into Kugo Fusodan and Kugo Tofukai respectively.
You what?
Simply put, what these translated skills do is improve damage and provide a wider AoE attack. In this hovering state, your Kugo Tofukai, or equally translated to charge attack, does not consume stamina. The other important thing that I'd like to point out is the Wanderer's talent, Jade Claim Flower. On the livestream, I was kinda lost with the explanation of this skill, so if you're lost as well, I'm going to simplify it for you.
Okay.
Basically, whenever your attack get in contact with Hydro, Electro, Cryo, and Pyro, you'll get a certain buff, and as of now, the buffs are increasing Kugoryoku point cap, attack, crit rate, and or restoring a set amount of energy. I went ahead and searched for more detailed Wanderer skills and sets and found this following information regarding his talent. Getting in contact with Hydro allowing the Wanderer to hover in the air for extended period. Getting in contact with Pyro, increase attack by a whopping amount of 30%. Cryo will give him a 20% increase of critical rate, and Electro that will restore energy when his normal and charge attack deals damage. The good thing? The Wanderer can have 2 of these buffs active simultaneously. The other talent of his, Gales of Reverie, will allow him to sprint mid-air without consuming Kugoryoki points. Additionally, this buff effect will fire wind arrows to attack the enemy. Moving to the Wanderer's elemental burst, Kyugen, 5 elemental plays. As good as the Wanderer's elemental skills and passive talents are, his very own elemental burst seems to negate the entire buff that he gets, as if you are in a hovering state. Once you've expanded his elemental burst, your hovering state will end and you'll be back on the ground again. Well, I know that his Hanega, Song of the Wind, does have a low cooldown of 6 seconds, but still, you'll need to carefully time your elemental burst and get the most out of your hovering state. Originally, I'm planning to discuss the upcoming artifact set, but had a different thought as I feel that this video wouldn't be complete if we don't talk about the upcoming 4-star Anemo support, Faruzan. I've watched the live stream and from there, already have a strong feeling that Faruzan will become a support given how her skill is being described.
Stop the cap.
Normal attack, Partian Shot. It's a simple and straightforward normal attack, so there's nothing to talk about here. Elemental skill, Wind Realm of Nasanin deploys a polyhydron that deals Anemo damage to the enemy. Sounds normal? Well, yes, but the interesting things come after she uses her elemental skill, where she'll enter the Manifest Gale state, where if she shot her charge attack in this state, will consume this state to shoot a hurricane arrow that will pull objects and enemies in. When I learned about this, my thoughts directly reminded me of Fenty and his burst, but now with only 6 seconds cooldown. Her passive talent, Impetuous Flow, will reduce her charged shot duration by 60% and will reduce the enemy's Anemo resistance. Now, when we take Manifest Gale and Impetuous Flow into account, it will definitely make Faruzan a good Anemo support because of her crowd control ability that better set up for DPS. Moving into her elemental burst, the Wind Sacred Ways, where she deploys the dazzling polyhydron that will continuously move a triangular path that once it reaches its corner, will display a whirlwind pulse. This whirlwind pulse will decrease the enemy's Anemo resistance up to 30% resistance and provide an Anemo damage bonus. Both of this information on the Wanderer and Faruzan hopefully provide a better understanding of the upcoming new unit.
No.
Now, aside from the characters, patch 3.3 also brings 2 new artifact sets. Desert Pavilion Chronicle and Flower of Paradise Lost. While the latter option is suitable for players who run Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon Team Comp with its 40% increased damage on the 4 sets bonus, at the moment, the spotlight goes to Pavilion Chronicle, where it seems to be specifically made for the Wanderer. This conclusion comes from a quick observation on the overall set bonus.
Knowledge.
Provides a 15% increase in Anemo damage while increasing attack speed each time a charge attack hits, and provides a 40% bonus damage on normal, charge, and plunge attack. If we factor in the attack animation from the livestream, we'll see how Pavilion Chronicle suits the Wanderer perfectly with its initial attack speed and the possibility of no Kugoryoku cost when expanding a charge attack. Well, even if we don't factor in the charge attack, the overall 40% attack damage still sounds nice and very niche for the Wanderer. To me, the addition of the Wanderer might fill the Anemo DPS missing unit that the game has been waiting for. Well, there's Fenty and Kazuha that's been on everyone's team comp, but most of the time, players are running them as an off-field support. There is the possibility of the Wanderer becoming a meta-changing unit, as players more than likely to experiment and find the best team comp for him, but I'd like to point out that the possibility is a slim one considering that his Jade Clan Flower doesn't interact with Dendro, one of the most run units in the current patch. But who knows, right? What do you guys think? Do you think that the Wanderer and Faruzan will become a meta-changing unit? Comment below and let's discuss. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out.